Yo, welcome back to TeamViza TV interview series season 5. I'll be your host tonight, the Visa boy. We'll take this time to thank all my sponsors for making this project possible. Big respects to AnnaMarina Clothing, the Royal Family Vision of Companies, Lala Closet, Hakim Graphic Designs, Inner Sanctums Entertainment, and the best pizza in Southside, as we know, Shoulder Shells Pizza. Let's give it up for the special guest in the building. Cosmopolitan Rhythm, boy. Now these artists making buzz on the streets of Trinidad and Tobago and international. Because watch man, there's really superstars here right now. Let's look at the TeamViza TV interview series season 5. Recorded artist, Miss AnnaMarina. Let's come on, ladies
It's not about you, yeah. It's all about me. Hey boy, independent girls, yeah. Independent girls. Miss Independent, my favorite.
Let's record an artist. Myssyah. Let's come next record an artist, the guy that called KMC. This is everything shit. Nice. Well, TeamViza TV interview series season 5, episode 8. I'll be on your host tonight. What are you feeling right now? I'm gonna jump straight into this, right? How is it so far? How is it so far? What did you hear so far? Cosmopolitan, brilliant.
It's like a dream, you know, like a movie, as KMC said, you know.
Cut more.
Yeah, I come from, like they say, from nothing to something, you know.
Right.
And yeah, it was start from the ground up, and right now it's chaos. Right now we're taking over Trinidad.
So how things with you right now? I see you're chilling on places like rain, thing, big things coming up. Huh? There's a goal. Alright. I'm Miss AnnaMarina.
Well, as I said, it is really like a dream. It is dreamy, it's exciting, ecstatic. You know, you see a growth in all of us, and you just see your dreams materializing and your passions, you're just able to sow.
Musically, how did you all get involved in music? We're going to go back to the roots of all the career. I'll go with you, Kiss.
Honestly, I started singing at the age of 5. Started singing at the age of 5 in church, children's choir basically.
Choir?
Yeah, so basically I went up to the adult choir, started writing and arranging for a choir that we had members from all over the country performing and stuff within the church. And after the church I really got into the dancehall and other genres and stuff like this.
Okay. So this time you're doing right now. That's where you're focusing right now?
Right now is what.
Okay. I'm Miss AnnaMarina.
Okay, so I've always loved music, I've always loved singing. So since preschool, just yesterday I was speaking about how my teacher there has singing influenced me, inspired me. Then primary school, we always had this hymn, Morning Has Broken. So I used to always be singing that, and I always had this classical tune. And then when I went to national, my music teacher there, she took me under her wing from Form 1, and I started vocally training as a classical opera singer.
Okay.
So I'm a classical opera singer, and acting has got me out of the shell. You know, that is a very restrictive genre of music. And to find yourself and your voice and who you are and get that freedom in the music, because I've always had the passion for music and theatre and things. I've explored different genres, and it naturally led me to writing, and whatever genre I write, and I feel I flow with it.
Okay. Let me have AnnaMarina. Flow with it. Myssyah,
It's like,
are you a big fan of August?
August.
Yeah, R&B singer. Yeah.
I'm a big fan. I'm fan, eh?
Yeah. You can have flair like him, man.
No more. But I honestly, I didn't have no experience in music. You know, I didn't have no vocal training or no anything like that. This was a gift, you know. Just I've been through plenty pain, and music has always been my comfort zone, my like home.
Right.
You know. So yeah.
Okay. And coming from where you're from, right? I don't know if I wish you go into it. Here, I'll probably represent. I wish you.
And I represent Gasper.
Inside Sandy Grande.
Sandy Grande.
It's original,
Harry man. So the feedback like is right now because they're making a buzz in the streets. You know, the hometown, the feedback is like family-wise, friends alike.
It's awesome. Yeah, absolutely positive. Because like you're making a sound, you're buzz, and I was like, yeah, you'll make it. I was like, well, we build it, you know, we'll build it.
And on Sandy Grande.
Honestly, it's real love, you know, real support and thing, and people calling me and saying because I'm a boom champion, and do like 3 minutes. I was 3 minutes late, and I people calling me and saying, boy, we see with you know, boy, I hear, and you know, and yeah, and let's real love and let's real, you know.
I'm just calling you that time.
Goodness, man.
True that time. But I don't know, remind them, you go to music already for plenty stars. I don't know your feedback gonna be phenomenal. And I want to go into the aspect of Myssyah Records, which you all on Myssyah Records, right? How does this connection came about?
Well, honestly, it came about through, I originally started with Bushy, and there's a lot of people who said to be founders of that records, right?
Are you giving that? Nah, are you giving that voice?
Yeah, so I originally started working with Bushy, and from there, through him I met KMC and we started working together, but from Jump, I believe, when the studio was not going up and stuff, I was there wrong and, you know, watching the scenes and stuff, but
there's vibes in the room.
There's vibes, you know. And eventually, when KMC sent me the rhythm, and I was like, yeah, but something else there. You know, set up a pen to paper and magic happen.
Well, how long did it take for you to construct this song, bro?
This song took me, roughly almost
a week.
Yeah, well, going back and forth, back in the time.
Okay.
Start and stuff.
You believe it have artists that can construct a song in 15 minutes?
Yeah. I've done it before.
So that's not a myth then?
No,
I always feel I'm myth.
No.
15 minutes, top, a whole song?
yeah.
Chorus and verse?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's possible.
It possible?
Yeah.
the first time I record a song, honestly, I make them like 5 minutes, and that was over like it was a real. I went by a friend's house, and his cousin have a little setup, you know, and you know we just fooling around, but like if I could hear it now, I don't know, but I'll be proud of myself because I didn't know what I was doing. I had no experience at all. You know?
You can hear it now.
Yeah, but I knew it was hard. You don't know, but it was hard.
And how did you get in connection with Myssyah?
Well, honestly, a friend of mine knew more on KMC, and he was good. He went to record a song, and I tagged along, and you know, from there, well, it was real amazing because I saw them for the first time, and we started freestyling. It was all about music. It was just love and respect and goodness, you know. And the kind of mindset and the mentality that they have, KMC, you know, is like, is truly amazing to see like a big head like that really trying to help the youth now, you know, really doing something for us now, you know, that kind of way. Because honestly, this is the first person, you know, who I know, honestly, you know, all the big heads I could call everybody, you know, now, but this is the only one that doing something for the youth now, you know, that kind of way. So respect to that shit.
Myssyah Records.
Well, my story is I found KMC. Well, obviously everybody knows KMC, but through the song, you set my soul on fire.
You set my soul on
Yeah.
fire.
So I was hearing it in my head, you know, I was giving up on music and giving up on that song. I thought, you know what, maybe this is not for me. Time to lay it down and just focus on other things. And I heard that song just in my head, it just created a buzz in my head. I was like,
Right.
maybe I should go and look and see what's going on with this artist now. I found him on Instagram. So I messaged him, I was like, you know, your song is still so in times, and you know, I love your song, and what you doing now? And he checked out my Instagram. You would never expect them to reply, because they're such big heads, you didn't expect a reply.
I don't know why they always do nothing.
You know, he's established, he's well established,
Right.
and you don't, you know, he might not have time to reply, he might be busy. So he checked out my Instagram, and I have one song out. So he said, but you know, you're an Indian girl, but you have a real good flow.
Right.
You know, that's so unique. I've never seen that before. And then from there, he added me on WhatsApp and told me, don't worry, I'm building a studio. When I build the studio, come. I said, well, I'm not sure. And first he sent me a rhythm. So my rhythm, I missed the rhythm. And it really that, oh good, that bothered me.
Really?
It bothered me that I missed the rhythm because it was so on point, but I was really just giving up. And then when he sent me the second rhythm, I saw, well, this Cosmopolitan rhythm. I was like, nah, I have to get on this. You know what? This is an opportunity. If somebody this big is trying with me and does not want to give up on me, then why should I give up on me? They're seeing something in me. So then I need to work. So, and I went, and it was amazing. They just really do help you. They help you, they guide you, and there's nothing they hold back.
Right.
They're really just there to uplift all the youth and show exactly what they learn in the business. So
Big up
it's
Darren,
amazing.
because things are happening. Can do big things. This is TeamViza TV, and it's a platform that we give young artists the flowers from the very beginning. You know, so I want to give all the flowers from the very beginning. I wanted to reach nowhere else, and then AnnaMarina, Myssyah, KC, there was bad, there was good, I had good, you know, late now, so take it and run to the world. You understand what I'm saying? Take it and run to the world. Now, a question I want to ask, because I don't really fully understand. Cosmopolitan rhythm. What is the meaning of cosmopolitan?
Well, it's basically like a different type of people coming together, you know? Like
Okay.
from different countries or like the different cultures, I guess.
Cultures.
You know? It's like it's like a general, you know, not kind of a general for all people, every people. You know?
Right. Okay. Talk to that. That's all we have. AnnaMarina.
Well, it's just stars, honestly, so we just happen to be
Yeah,
stars.
Before I go into place of performance, right? I want to speak about black culture. I want you to away from the musical. What you want to take on black culture? Would I be in terms of entertainment? Would I be social life? Would I be, you know, what do I take on black culture? As is Cosmopolitan. So I should be able to get a feed from everybody. I will start with this one.
I think.
Don't take your time. Anybody else should take the floor to take it.
Give me the question one more time.
What's your take on black culture? Tell me. Would I be entertainment? Would I be social life? You know?
Honestly, from a young black man, I would say that, you know, it's really,
Yeah, I'm fan of it.
you know, it's really shameful to see the treatment that black people get even today, you know, all over the world, you know. And I just want to speak to the people, and it's like, my whole journey in life is to help black people, you know, but it's all type of people, but you know, now we are the most trained, right? And honestly, it's a mess. It's a mess how the system treat you for one, and how, you know, now.
Right.
But it's good to see that all over the world, that, you know, it's like black people is like getting smarter and standing up for what we believe in, you know, in the sense and stuff, like, you know, now we're kneeling for the whole chain, or for the, you know, now but it's kind of fast life, because that you know, you know, that kind of way. So the youth standing up, and yeah, we can stand. But you see tomorrow, you know?
Yeah. AnnaMarina, you do?
Well, all of us are considered,
So we can take this van cut off the engine or something,
So-
please. Sorry, go ahead.
That's okay, that's okay. But as Myssyah said, yes, we have a lot. We are all black because we're from the Caribbean. Eh? We consider black if we go to America, no matter we black. You know, we have a lot to do, and I think music helps you uplift us and gives us opportunities. But I'm looking at it in a musical perspective, right? And you see us taking over with music. Definitely, our music is so unique, and it gives us a chance to make a name and give better opportunities to youths to, feel enlightened and feel, uphold ourselves.
Right.
You know.
I would say the black culture, I would say culture strong as always, but the struggle, well, is real, entertainment is something that we always see black culture striving with. Understand? That's basically main thing.
That's right,
Understand?
yeah.
It's something that we use to express ourselves, and I see it as basically, nowadays you see a lot of youth striving with music, especially in Trinidad, different styles of the dance and stuff like that. So I reckon someone's a whole different vibe. And I see it as something now where we could use it as something to empower the black community.
Exactly,
Black
that's
community.
So I use it as a voice for the youth. So I use the platform as a voice for the youth.
Yeah.
Away from now, the reason why you say I'm going into these angles with you, right? Because I want the viewers to get different tastes of everybody. Away from music, man.
Yeah.
See where you all is, man. Right? In terms of music, you think like education should be something very important before music?
Okay, so personally, I would say, and then there are two sides to it. You don't really need it. If your passion will take you, but a sound academic background, I've always stood by that. Because it will help you become a business person in your music and seek your interest of your music. So, you always be ahead of the game. Nobody can take advantage of you in your music industry. And you always have something to fall back on. You have something to fuel your passion as well. So I believe in that because I'm doing my degree. And I'm almost done. But this is my dream, eh? So I might have the degree, but I'm going to be singing. That's going to do
And you see with education as well, not only in the academic aspect, you see education is important real important for a writer. You understand? You have to be able to expand your mind and do different topics. The world changing every day. You understand? You have to be quick on it. Education is key to that.
Education is key to that.
When you say education, what do you mean? Like, in our overall aspect, like education, or like, now, because there are different types of education, But in our overall aspect, in the sense is like, all type of education is important. Street sense, book sense, all of that is important. And then if you could have as much as possible, then you're perfect out here, Because you can't just, when you have street sense alone, people can take advantage of you. And when you only have book sense, people can take advantage of it,
So you all write all your own music,
Yeah.
pen to paper, no ghostwriter. Check out a big bigger.
Honestly, I went to cut that course, but I think like we already studying the money, but it's mostly the love and the passion for it, but
Chase the dream.
we know that will come,
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
bigger than that,
Chase the
bigger
dream.
than that kind of material.
You have a buzz right now in Trinidad, really truly bad, and then running the place as a say. You consider yourself being truly bad artist?
No.
What is truly bad artist? What is that? What you would consider that?
What I would consider being truly bad artist?
Yeah, like an artist that is truly bad.
The dancehall that popular in Trinidad today. Away from Jamaica and St. Lucia and Barbados, like truly bring up the own style of dancehall.
No, we're not truly bad.
No.
Truly bad artist.
No.
We are
But we we are bad Trinidad artists.
Yeah.
He's not really bad, you know?
I get to that.
But you see yourself working with many truly bad artists?
Huh?
The opportunity comes.
Yeah, working with truly bad artists.
Depends on the situation, circumstance, the opportunity comes.
The opportunity is opportunity, yeah.
So if a guy like Jala will reach out to any one of you to collaborate.
For sure. If it's serious, for sure.
Yeah, because Jala will say it. He say for sure. Why Jala though?
It is love. It's all love and it's all positivity. I think his music pushes that. I like him as an artist, for sure. Yeah.
And what are the soca aspect?
But we can see how that goes one day.
That's not what you're singing soca.
Me?
Yeah.
Nah, I never sang soca before, but you know, very versatile, so I can do anything, you know?
Right.
Anything is possible.
And places of like performance and stuff for you all, like for the first time.
Huh?
Like places of performance stuff.
Well, the first time I ever performed,
The experience was like basically.
well, that was in the Mary's bar. That was the first place we performed, and honestly, it was hard for me because I felt like something take over. So it's hard for me to just like look back and see like, you know, well, like, this is how I felt by it. So I had to see a video of myself and try to imagine, well, how you feel in that moment. But, you know, that kind of way. It's just kind of weird now, you know. But
Do you get butterfly feelings?
yeah.
Butterfly feelings. When you can
Yeah, not to paralyze you. We need to just like keep you on your edge now, you know, that kind of way.
Right.
But it's amazing. So.
Ever experienced the butterflies feelings?
I think when I started to experience it and I can understand, but I guess I'll break out of it eventually, you know, I'm trying to feel out this new way of performance and yeah.
What to go to the business aspect of what the career is right now? Are you already started to cut?
I am.
Are you already started to cut?
You mean?
Like cut, like copyright.
Copyright.
Okay. Yeah.
So all the rights and everything would be leading to the right direction.
Yeah.
I don't know how it is the boss man, how you think line up in the corner there. You know what I mean?
Everything under control.
Everything is one love, my brother. You see Bob
Yeah.
Marley? Everything is Bob Marley right now.
And how you all go about marketing all yourself? Social media.
Yeah.
Right now we are the most biggest push right now on the media, KMC, you know now, because he know all the corners in the sense like things that not to do and things that you know now, so it's like it's really easy for the media now, you know, because things start to blow up real different thing. Like I tell you, a dream is like you're watching, right?
Nah, KMC will take all them places, I'm telling you, like serious places. They don't buy records, man.
For sure.
Something's gonna fall in here, you know. Have a segment we was going into, right? Where I ask certain questions. And then you claim it, or you drink it. Right? This is a fun part of it. I want to just lighten up everybody. You understand? So go ask the question out loud. In the video.
So explain that again. Are you claim it or you drink it?
You drink it?
The question.
Yeah.
Okay.
Claim it or you take a drink.
Okay, yeah.
It might be able to
So it's like a true, like if the question is true.
no.
Explain.
As TeamViza as we hear, as I just say, it might be able to like hamper your career. So choose wisely. Yeah, so because you're an upcoming artist. So I'll go with Casey in the corner here. Who do you prefer? Ziggy Rankin or Myssyah? You don't have to answer. If you don't answer, you take a drink. I get up for Casey same time now. Let's break the ice. 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 And while you're mixing your drink, right?
Right.
Why you decide to take a drink and not answer?
Because I see them as good great artists. I
Uh-huh.
mean, I don't want to hamper anything if you next thing what I'm
Oh, that is a very, very, very smart move. Myssyah, Marshall Montana, how much you got it? What you got it? How much you got it?
Honestly, as a man that's good vibes, I don't know, but I just feel music, you know, my vibe just feel bunchy.
Bunchy?
Yeah.
Okay. Miss AnnaMarina, put cheese rubbers on that black one. Why you take that video?
Because I'm not gonna have any favorites with my women artists. You know, we all stand together. They're both great in their own ways. You can't compare them.
They can't compare them. On a business level, right? This is on a business level. This is not who's slamming, right? KC, 96.1 or Red 96.7? Huh? 0.7? Yeah. But it's not a big thing about that right now. 96.7. Myssyah.
Yes, sir.
Zarima or Kalonji?
Zarima or Kalonji?
Huh?
Two others big artists, you know, so it's like, I don't already take my opinion seriously. So, Zarima is his name?
Zarima, I don't really know. I'll go easy on it. Major or independent? What should I prefer? Huh? Did you not drink? You know? Right. Because both of them don't make sense. You know, major can help you in the aspect of pushing all the, all the excess work. And then being independent now, everything coming to yourself instead of bringing the work. You know?
Can't be same, man. They look at it.
You sure?
Yeah, because at the end you still have to, you know that way, you still have to put in the work, you know that way.
Right.
Even if you get it one time, you gotta leave fast and you gotta pay more work now, but you know that kind of way.
Right.
You know? But when you work for it now, it gotta last, you know that way.
Right.
You sure? But it's all is perception.
But right now, you putting in work right now? Or Zara Records putting in work right now?
I think it's a hand-on-hand
Yeah,
situation.
collaborated.
You know? Yeah.
In terms of you performing live,
No.
marketing and stuff. Who do you work?
Both. Well,
Okay.
well, we do our own social media
Yeah.
marketing.
Well, obviously it's like, okay, come. Well, KMC doing the best that he could, and he have a more push. He have much of a push than, you know, but any of us, you know, three of we combined, you know. So it's like, we can push how much you want, but it's his push that really gonna push and reach food and all,
Okay.
you know.
Is
So
that
it's like,
working?
it's like 60-40, I kind of with everything, even marketing now.
What is 60? What is 60? What is 60?
Well, he had 60 and we had the 40 in marketing aspect, you know.
Okay.
Being real, come on.
Because he's trying to push his artists, he's getting opportunities for us to perform. And I know from experience there are recording studios who don't fulfill these things for their artists. And we have to
Nobody
be
not
real
doing this one, but I
grateful.
swear.
But you mentioned 60-40, right? Let me take away Zara Records. Not being in your career right now, present.
Right.
How much effort do you feel you could give right now as an artist without Zara Records?
Honestly, it's like,
If you don't give out 40?
nah, I would give 100, but it's not really a matter of me giving 100 in the sense, you know, it's all a matter of who going to hear me giving 100, you know, because if nobody, I could be the biggest artist in the world, and if nobody can hear me, then you're not big, you know, not boy. Well, when I say big, like the baddest now, you know, so it's like, you need.
The reason why this is because it's a going to your ambition.
Nah,
This is
always
how
give
hard you're going to
100%.
work now without a record label then.
I
You
mean,
understand what I'm saying?
yeah, I understand you. And right now, I think in this inception, we need Zaya. We do. This. I'm telling you, I've been without a recording studio and a producer and manager like this, you know, willing to go the extra mile and help you. You can have the talent and you can have the voice, you can have the song, But if you don't have the right push and the right marketing strategies, and you're not trying to get your artists out there, and even we can't do it on our own, you know, because it's all who now. This industry is a real, it's a doggy.
You're going to take Myssyah, I want to go into it, yes.
For real, because yeah, what your real it is, I think. And I was explaining this to Mo just the other day. Mo is the producer, right?
Okay.
I'm telling him, I say, yo,
Oh shit, maybe the host the same time.
yo, and I'm thinking, right now this work is 50-50, you know, the artist and the producer, you know, because it's like, the artist could be shit, but the producer can make it sound good.
Oh yeah, magic.
You know?
It's just magic.
And even if you could sing, you just make it sound way better than that way, you know?
So he produced this whole rhythm for you.
Yeah.
Now we'll big up make everybody sound good. Like, now, you're speaking on some very touchy subjects here, right? Before I say the big man in the business, I want to ask you a question. It's a trend that taking place right now in Trinidad music is concerned with radio personals who doing like the own type of music, whether it be soca, dancehall, or whatever you want to claim.
Radio personalities.
Yeah.
Doing their own thing.
The own thing.
Right.
And putting the music on the radio and putting heavy rotation. And guys like you all who working hard now, they kind of like
Right.
excluding all them. They think that is the fear for the music industry in Trinidad.
No, it's not.
Not
Who
fair.
cares about the opinion, no?
Yeah.
You know?
Who
It's
what?
all- who cares about the little
opinion.
guy's opinion? You know, boy.
Right.
It's all about, you know, boy. Everything is corruption, you know, boy. Corruption in every creek and crevice. Abomination for the Babylon set
Look
there.
at myself fake,
But no, but it's real thing, it's serious, you know, boy. So it's like, you know, it's like they could try to prevent the boss, as everybody say, that they could try to prevent the success or the youth and thing, but it's like, you just delay it will come. Yeah.
What inspire you guys? What is your motivation on a daily basis to keep going? To keep striving for the stars?
Love faith.
I hear nothing to this.
Love faith is the root type.
Love faith.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You see the same thing?
But
Yo, that's something different.
I just be myself, man, but I don't know, but I just be real. Is, yo, I've been through helping, and I've always felt as a youth like I could do something and bring my family and people out of this struggle and this hurt now, you know, this kind of way. And I've always felt like being in a situation where you're young and you can't do anything. When you get older, you're gonna understand, you know, now, boy. And I'm older now, and I'm still feeling the same way that I could do it now, boy, you know, now, boy. Like, you know, and I always say, yo, before I leave this earth, I came in this earth and I cried and the world rejoiced, you know, now, boy. So when I leave this earth, you know, I will rejoice and the world have to cry, you know, now, boy. So it's like, you know, this is just have to be now, boy, you know. This is have to be, you know, strong, no doubt at all.
You keep mentioning pain.
Yeah, you know, everybody has trials and tribulations, and it's all a matter like if you dwell on that hurt, you know. And I've been through a lot, King, a lot of death and near miss, you know, this kind of way, like, you know, survived and barely, and you know, this kind of way, and it wasn't even my doing, or you know, me wanting that for myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me look here, so what message would you all send to a young aspiring artist? I'll start with this.
Okay, so I would always say continue working hard. Believe in yourself. Whatever is dreamable is attainable. I always stand by that. If you can dream it, it can happen. Follow your dreams. Work hard for what you want. Don't let anything anybody says affect you that is negative. You just use it to propel you forward and prove everybody wrong. And you can't do anything you want, and you can't be a star if you want to be. You will reach it. Just follow your dreams and your heart.
Just keep at your craft. Keep at your craft. No matter what level you're at, you can always become better. You know, what's at times when you become frustrated in what you're doing, you would need to take a rest. Take a rest, but don't give up. Always keep at it. That's why I was.
You know, everybody just try to be like somebody, and my advice is to don't do that, because the minute I start to get any forward in my life was the minute I stopped trying to be like another artist, or stop trying to sound like somebody else. Speak from your heart and stop following the what everybody else doing that way, because everybody doing it, so the fed up by hearing that, you know. So just be yourself, you know. It's like everybody is an individual, so you know everybody have purpose now way. So just be yourself, no matter what it is. Be yourself. Don't be negative, but positive.
Now I'm going into your music on COSMOPOLITAN. KC, I will break down this track for me. I will break it up. I can talk some lyrics in it. Right? But okay. Bird's eye view. You speak about something before the break it up for me, break it up for me. Away from your mouth.
Well, to me, the song is really about coming out to do what you have to do regardless of what. Right? You always have people who will watch what you're doing and be impressed with what you're doing. Always have people who want to bring down whether you're doing good, whether you're doing bad. You always have people who support them, you always have people who bully it. Right? You can't let it phase you. At the end of the day, I believe in the power of energy. Whatever energy you give out, whatever energy will come back to you. The lyrics in the song basically says, tell them to try run out if you like done. Basically anything you try at me, you can't say it all. Right? Okay, where it come from?
I will continue it, don't stop it. I will continue it, because that's the fun way to reach it.
No, you know, sometimes somebody do something and you feel like, you know, you want to do them something, but the best thing to do, just keep calm, you understand? It's the wisest thing to do in this situation, you understand? And I think a little cooler, you smoke something, you understand? You just breathe and meditate, you know? See it from a different perspective,
right.
You understand? But that is basically how I see them.
I want to have this, I didn't want to really capture them. I want you to explain it to me, you know? If you wish to,
it is basically, you tell them, we whoever form and we come out here, you tell them, we try around, they feel like, you know, head peek back like Nana, I mean.
Like what?
Like Nana.
You come good. Everybody on this rhythm will execute this rhythm properly. You this thing? I find that 2 more artists should be put to be on this rhythm again. 2 more artists. And next female, and next on that. Upcoming young star. Myssyah, lead me, just lead. Now when I play this song for certain friends of mine, right? There was like, you catch it. I did this morning. Is that him? Is that him that popular? I mean, yeah. Break that out for me. Into this track.
Alright, honestly, so how it was is like, you know, every beat, every instrumental have its own song now, you know. So like every beat I hear, I just hear like, you know, it is hear the song already on it now, you know, that kind of way. So when I first heard the beat, I was like, I heard wherever Jolly, you know now, boy, that came in my head, and the don't try to tell me my law's not.
You want to give it?
Ah, yeah.
You want to give us it?
Yeah.
Give us it, no?
Yeah, no?
Yeah.
Wherever Jolly, we will follow. Wherever Jolly, Zaya will follow. Don't try to tell me God's not there. You woke me up this morning. Tried to tell me he's not alive. I spoke to him today. He opened up my blinded eye and set my spirit free. All I wanna talk about is the Christ that's in me.
I know goosebumps there. Right.
But it's all basically what it has in it, you know. It's like I wanted to bring back something that everybody could relate, you know, the youths and the elders as well, and still try to bring it in a way that, as KMC say, where people can still dance, you know, because it's all about dance now, you know? People want to be happy, especially with everything going on. So, yeah, it's basically that. And apart in the song, I wanna say, like, so fake friends and so hurt and thing, and it's like, it's real. Everybody feels that, you know? Everybody feels those things, and sometimes your biggest enemy is the one that closest to you, you know, that way. So it's all a matter of like giving a positive energy so you'll get that in return that way, you know?
Right.
Like I want to treat people negatively and expect them to not give you back that energy, you know?
Right.
So, yeah.
This track, it could transition into the dance or into the church. They play church, you know?
It is everything.
know?
Everything. Serious?
Yeah, they play church. There's that little piece of the way.
Yeah.
I know it. That can have people in the church dancing. You understand?
Yeah.
But AnnaMarina, controller. You read this song, boy, them boy.
I did.
Why was so hard them brothers and them boy?
Well, too many times I've been surrounded by women in my life who have faced relationships that was not good for them. Even myself, I've been in a relationship where there was such a high level of, disrespect and breaking you down. And, men always in your life just always try to tell you what to do and have control over everything you must do. So I'm like, no, controller. As soon as I heard the rhythm, I was like, controller. She don't need no man to control her. You don't need somebody to be there for you. You're strong, you can pull up yourself.
I have to give us it.
Hear that?
I have to give us it.
Like the controller? Yeah, for sure.
For sure. Hey, you
Controller, she don't need no man to console her, yeah. I fi take over, independent and she rock solar, yeah. Controller, ain't no one to come and rule over, yeah. I the boss and the best babe, I saw me do it anytime, anyway, eh. So no one to come rule over here. I am the boss and I am the best.
I
So
want to ask you, right? When you was writing this song, who was the person you was thinking of? Let me honest.
Okay.
Because that didn't just come from an artistic place. That didn't come from an artistic place where you just hear the instrumental and you just, alright, I go right and alright, controller, okay, sound good. I go right, no. That comes from a deep place.
Oh yeah, it is deep. Well, it's a few places it came from. Because I always feel like men try to dictate, my life and what I do. I was just, one person that I was in a relationship with.
You don't have to go into it.
No, it's fine. And there was also disrespect or a indirect belittling. So, it would discredit me for everything that I'm doing, and even with my music, and even my journey of studying, discredit me. And you don't know nothing about life. You don't know out here. That's why I have this line: everything that I have in life, all the struggles, I alone not know the fight. So let any old rude boy play, they want to come have the last day. You can't step to my face. And number one in my own race, because I know what I do and I know myself, because I started to lose who you are and forget who you are. I was like, nah, not at all. I can't forget who I am and how great I can be, and let some stupid little boy try to tell me who I am. No. No hate, thank you, please. So, no hate them. But it's just too much dominant male in my life.
So if TeamViza is asking to look into the camera to send a message to young ladies out there, what might be the situation that they speak about?
Always stand true to who you are, and never let any man feel that they have an upper hand over you in your life, in your career, in your dreams, but especially in your confidence and who you are. You know what you went through to be here, and you don't need anybody to bring you down or break you. You need to be strong and you're independent. You alone know. It's all in your control. Don't let anybody control you. You don't need that.
A question I ask every guest that come on TeamViza TV: do you hold yourself be responsible for your music? In terms of if it is your desire to pour negative music just for the hype. Let's say some little teenager or toddler decide to follow Casey I'll be like Casey. See that song we say? Nah. I like him, man. This is the follow, you know? I go up on YouTube and you have something negative on it. You hold yourself responsible for the content that you put on there.
I mean, every person, you have a choice in this life. You know, you do something, if you put it out, you have to be responsible for what you put out.
Oh, yeah.
If you're putting it out, you have to be responsible for what you're putting out. You can't put out something and not be responsible.
Right.
So, I mean, at the same time, you gotta try to kind of, yes, you want things to be relatable and you want people to catch on to your music, but you gotta still use wisdom in it. You could try to use angles where you could include certain things, but you still bring a message in it so that you get something from it. You know? So
Right.
rather than just being all negative and just be about, you know? But you know, whatever you think is negative. That's
Right.
it.
Myssyah.
But people that speak every day and people that doesn't, plenty people don't take responsibility for what they're saying, and you know, you just not kind of hear man say about your parents and thing, and it's like, you know now, boy, if somebody do him that, he wouldn't like that, you know, but it's real, as he said, you know, take responsibility, yeah, I take responsibility for what I speak.
I take responsibility for whatever message I convey. Yeah, for sure. Because obviously we are gonna be role models for little children and upcoming persons. I know that for sure. And I do take full responsibility for whatever I put out there for these impressionable men.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what will make you all work with the artists who portray negative? Like as you mentioned, like Jelano.
He's not always negative.
No, you're always negative, but you have negative songs out there. And let me see the song you bring to you. It's negative. You're going to turn it on as a one-time opportunity. You're going to write that rhythm and represent that records.
Hey, you can still drink, and your body game still going on.
Yeah, I disagree.
And then, so you gotta use wisdom in it.
Huh?
And then, so you gotta use wisdom in it.
Yeah.
Because you, in yourself, you know to yourself, you can't see yourself collaborating there and really representing your true self.
That's right.
So when you really represent, then it doesn't make sense no matter who it is.
That's true.
But that was it.
If your energy is all there.
So from these three artists here, what we going to get? Only positive music.
Correct.
See, it's a difference from, alright, you remember, okay, a director who directing a negative show, like in the sense, he really get, you know now boy, the blast, you know now boy, but even the actors who play a bad role in a show, you know now boy, in real life, you know that you're playing a role, you know, but it's all about the message that you're sending, right?
Right.
So, we can still talk about the negative, but not as the guy who pulling the trigger, if that makes sense, you understand?
Yeah.
So we can still speak on these things, but not like how they're speaking on it, you know? So yeah.
You're going to go back to say, you
I
listen.
wish she say, because I wish she would. You know now, but he say, you know now, but you know, we don't have to, you don't have to be the man who pulling the trigger now, but you can be a witness from other side, you know now, but who telling a story and saying, well, this man doing this, but it's not right, you know now, but hey.
You'll ever hear them say that you this thing that don't need permission to enter the human mind is music.
Yeah, we're gonna hypnotize the world.
You
Not positive way now, you know?
want to hypnotize the world. I'm not going to say big man in the business right now. What do you think? Can you tell me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's look at the TeamViza TV interview series season 5, episode 8. The guy, the call. KMC.
Alright. When KMC found the whole place in a mess, don't get me out of context. Boy, I don't want to get vexed, but you see your mother, boy, she resemble me. Boy, I'm glad that I come down and just an equal time I see a rasta making colori. Boy, Yes, sir.
You see the big man?
Well, we down here.
Last year doing big
We
things.
close to the sea.
What is it close to the sea?
Yeah, man.
Last year doing big things on Myssyah Records.
Yeah, but we doing big thing. You know, as I say, big things.
Right.
That's how we like to do it.
In a nutshell.
That's how I've visioned it from since I've entered the music. All I see is big things, nothing small. You know what I mean?
Big things.
Yeah. So even if something small, it must be big up here or somewhere.
Right.
Yeah.
In a
So we
nutshell.
doing big things.
Myssyah Records. Break down.
Zaya Records is me and O'Shea.
Okay.
Same guy did. They was talking about O'Shea more, right? Well, you know, I was outside for the past 7 years just coming into the carnival back home. And apparently O'Shea was living 3 houses away from me. 3 years and I didn't even know it.
Outside or right here?
Right in Trinidad.
Okay.
Right? And the name of our street is Zaya Crescent.
Oh.
So when I come back in Trinidad now, some men come from quite Valencia and tell me them come to our studio and close. I say, inside they have a studio. They say, yeah boy, right there boy. 30 seconds from where I live in. Going down there, meet O'Shea and, you know. Me and I were going in a little clash, online clash, because in the pandemic. So I go by he do some little plate, do all my little thing for the war, for the clash, you know. So we all have vibe there. Yo, you here all the time and me and that thing. And then I remember a day I stand up on the front porch and I see 2 youth men in a hoodie. And my wife telling me them fellas looking like bandits in the area. And that time was O'Shea. That was O'Shea and the father walking out the hoodie. You know that? So I said, yeah, them are the fellas. So end up in the studio with Trinidad Madman. Come from Valencia and know a studio inside by me before me. Yeah, and the next one called Pilot. So since that, we had a nice vibe. I used to go there and cut all my dub plates and things. Yeah, and O'Shea engineered it proper and things. But I locked down a big studio in foreign, right? Does a lot of work for labels. But when I get locked down in Trinidad, yeah, I couldn't do nothing. And some of them men calling and asking me to finish the work. And boy, when they come back out, so I decided, oh, no, the best thing to do is do a studio in Trinidad. Buy the equipment and we sit down there wilding. Yeah. And then now we decided, alright, we was waiting on one man, the man who to build the desk. The man taking long. But when the desk do come now, same day O'Shea them passing. I say, yo, think for real or not? So O'Shea them come in the yard, he and DJ Maggie.
Right.
I wanna be in there. Boy, we start hooking up that studio immediately.
One time?
Yeah, one time. Yeah, so Maggie sit down, think. Casey was there. He was there when the studio was going on.
As you mentioned, he was always out, okay.
And we were looking for a name for the whole vibe. We say, me and O'Shea say, let me do a label. You understand? And it's me and you on the same street. Right? And we do one label. And we have 2 studios to work out. And then we're looking for all kind of name. What kind of name? I can't remember. The Supreme Court of Music and all kind of thing we coming up with. That name was too long. But when I really searching my phone now for his number, I have his number as Zaya Studio.
Oh.
Because I couldn't remember his name. So I just put it as Zaya because it's the street I live in, Zaya Studio. Zaya Studio, Zaya Records. I say, O'Shea, but look, we are the name there all the time. And yeah, boy, that bad boy. So we say, that's what we're going with.
Right.
And we start one time, and we start working with artists. But artists, you see how like how God was sending animals to Noah, to up in the ark. And so he was sending all the artists by me. The artists coming every day, we in the bell, you know where the men coming from. All watching that. And they finding me and thing. And then O'Shea was already working with us at our youths and thing. And the men start coming in and thing. And we listening, man, but boss, I won't lie. 100% of the youths was only singing bad man tune. Everyone coming, clip and I drive by, change that 3.7 man. Everyone. He said, boss, we're not bringing out no bad man tune. I talking to the radio station men and them.
So you tell them one time or tell O'Shea one time?
No, they're not just me and O'Shea don't talk that already.
Oh, okay.
Positive. But O'Shea and all was trying to understand it. But he understand what I say because I was talking to them radio men and them. And then they see all the crime coming in the country. If I see my brother get killed by guns and driving out there, I don't want to be listening to all that bad man tune.
Right.
So I say, you know what? We shouldn't be part of the problem. We should be part of the solution. So when I try to talk to Glenn Howard from Boom Champions, he was loving the idea, and that gave me more motivation. And then when me and Oshe talk, and Oshe say, boy, you say more motivation. And so when them youths come, lyrics, but only bad man tune. I say, boss, we not do nothing, and they're getting vexed. I say, oh, they don't know bad man tune like me. I start with bad man tune. Boy, in case you never know, my whole family is gone. Me have a big strong uncle named Pump Passion. Me Andre especially out of San Juan. Me have a twin cousin named Double Barrel Magnum. Me future brother named Reverend Remington. Me can't say, real bad man thing. I say, oh, you're bad. But we're not recording that.
Nice.
We just use that to freestyle the corner right here.
Corner right here.
Yeah, just to build a vibe. But what we put out there had to be real different.
Serious
You
content.
understand? And everybody started getting reprogrammed. It have you to leave vex. But it have you to kind of think, and then they come back and say, hear this. And they come back with that tune and we send them rhythm. Well, Casey, he was always quiet, and he always did the thing, but he wasn't, sort of bad man tune, man. He's more like the girls' lyrics. Right? Myssyah now, when he come with a group of guys, and Oshe now see something in him that he's not really a group man, he's really a solo artist.
Solo artist.
You understand? And then when we hear his story and things we can't pass through and things, we say, whoa, he's a deep artist. I just tell him, listen to plenty Bob Marley and just watch Bob Marley sing. Because he have that kind of potential, like deep. Yeah? With Anna now, the whole thing when she discovered me on the thing, and I don't want to look she up and thing, I said, but wait now, I never see an Indian female getting on so yet. That kind of vibe, you know?
Yeah.
So that was something interesting and new. I said, yo, what if you could do it right? So when she missed the first rhythm, and then she said, alright, send the next rhythm. I said, you sure? Because we sent this boy half an hour after we listened to our voice note. Controller, she don't need to say, oh, she hear it. Boy, what's that? We started ball down the place. So, this rhythm, right? The name of it was the Born to Win rhythm. Right? But we changed the name due to certain circumstance. Right? But what happened now? This was to come out since last year, July.
Okay.
But remember, they come and lock back down the place. But I'm glad it happened because now that the place opened up, they could actually get to go out there and the people could get to see them and perform this whole thing. So, we have a white girl from who never see the Caribbean. Right? She from Orlando. Right? And then we have an Indian female. And then we have a guy mixed up with all kind of thing here. And then we have a black man. So you know what? It's Trinidad is a cosmopolitan country.
Easy pill
Mix
out.
up, yeah. So Trinidad is a mix up country. So what's the best name? Cosmopolitan rhythm. And I sit down me and everything I do with me and Oshe does. You know? And boy, because when I got the idea to build the beat, it's something I went in the back room, in the washroom for. And I just hear something in my head, boy. I was in a boxer's bareback. And I sit down and I started building. And I didn't have no idea what I was going to build. I just sit down and started building. Boy, when I get into that thing, boy, I hear all kind of thing on that rhythm, boy. And then I say, wow. And to see, well, it manifests today because Myssyah and Casey, 2 weeks before the rhythm released, that is when they voiced.
Okay.
So the rhythm was around almost a whole year before they voiced on it. You understand? Myssyah now, when I send it for him now, and he called me back, King, I have a thing there, you know. I said, boss, if you miss this rhythm, what will happen with this rhythm, you will get sick. You will cannot sleep.
Right.
And you see what will happen with this rhythm. But my boy called me back and told me, alright, I finished the rest. Because he had that piece of thing now.
Yeah.
And he said a little piece. I said, finish the thing now, man. And he finished it. Boy, when a man come around, put on that tune, he's only pause and things.
Yeah.
Yes,
Tune hard.
What I want to ask you, Myssyah, the president of KMC, right? Working with KMC, as you as an individual, what experience do you gain from this gentleman?
I gain a lot of experience. I gain, honestly, everything. I don't know nothing about music. You know, like you plain and simple. All I have is a dream and the passion for the dream. You know? Although when I was small, I
Dream and passion for the dream.
Yeah, it's like you can have a dream, but then you have to have a passion to pursue that dream now, boy. You know now, boy, because everybody does. You have a dream and they're saying, no one saying, well, I want to be this, but I want to do this, but you're doing anything now, you know? So yeah, and honestly, everything. Marketing, how to perform, everything.
Ken, I want to ask you, which artist is the most difficult to work with? Be really clear.
With that, with three of them?
Yeah, none of them are stubborn.
Nah, none of them is stubborn.
Okay.
You see, I think everything happens for a reason. Because the reason why two of them end up on the rhythm is because of two stubborn men. Two stubborn men I was to run. Because you know, you're welcome men, you really want to do this for them. And I want to work with artists who humble and know what they want. I don't like to work with artists who want to get trouble. And you see, if a man giving you good energy,
Right.
you will use good energy.
Right.
But if a man get not bad energy, we really do fit.
Right.
You understand? So these men and them was real easy to work with. When I see it, he was around from since the start. And he was just cool, just doing the music all the time. He real humble and thing. And when she comes, she always jolly, she always posting all of them things. And all that. I said, nah, this is a good team here. And boss, they make your work easier. You know, because I have a lot of links, right? So I could use that links now to think them. And I'll always say, somebody help me. When I came out, I didn't do it alone. Somebody helped me. So I have to help somebody.
Right.
You understand? So I still understand how artists could come out here and they're studying themselves all the time. You don't need to study about yourself so much.
Right.
You need to study about doing clean works in the eyes of God.
But
You
you're
have
one
blessing, you know?
of the only few who helping young artists come up with.
Yeah, well,
Really check it out,
so I heard and sorry.
No, not so it's serious. That is facts.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Because your era doing music, soca. So today, who artists helping your artists?
Yeah, well, we're seeing that. But you know what? We'll do it.
Right.
And we're already doing it already because those guys, them on the radio,
Right.
them have shows every week.
Right.
You understand? So them building real nice. It's a blessing to see how it's happening. You understand? And we're working on the calls we're getting every day. You understand? But when you call me and think now, and you say, hey, we coming down. We coming down. Labrador, tell me Labrador, tell me Western here. Because we coming down by you and all. It's like it could be upcoming. Just as you see you upcoming like how them upcoming.
Right.
And I will have one time you're here.
Right.
Just like them all have one time a day. So they must start from somewhere and they just keep building nice and thing. And one man I will give it up to, my brethren, you are George. Me and he always talking. And he always guiding me in a certain way, how to do certain things. So like a plan me and he have, I don't tell you the plan, it's a top secret. You know? You understand? But boss, that's my that's my real brethren in the game. You understand? When they was saying all kind of shit and all kind of thing, I used to call man and say, yo, that expertise you have about it, you need to bring that to Trinidad.
Right.
You
I
understand?
want to clear something up, right? Because I know it is a trending conversation on the ground, right? That, okay, certain artists like these three that they have here, or others they work with, that your boss are doing well right now, is it something that will spark back KMC in a sense of doing music?
In spark back?
Like spark back your career, like
spark back, you spark forward.
Right, okay. I want to clear.
No, but between me and you, I always sparking.
Facts, yeah.
You understand? Because while everybody feel here, this and that, we don't be laughing. Because yo, when all these stupidness was doing, we wasn't for it. Right? And when I come back and I watch in the airport, people watching me vex. Like if I do something, but I know me I do nothing. So I just know me I do nothing. I just know it's time to reveal everything. And let me tell you something, right? When you're using their expertise and helping younger ones, that's a blessing. So your light itself will shine. You don't see me from quite also? Quite also, you're supposed to see me from shining bright like one of them standing on them.
I say from Pfizer, man.
Yeah, man, watch yo. The scripture say, do good, good will follow you. Right? So no matter who talk, yeah, sometimes when they're doing good, it's how people vex you doing good. And just want to put you down and think, but you can't study them. Right. Nobody mustn't take your joy no time. If you see the kind of fun we was having in this pandemic, apart from the war going on, and we just being careful and taking all the precautions to be safe, because we was having the most amount of fun. If people weren't dying, so I say, better the pandemic last 5 years. but it's not a really good thing for the nation, so it have to remove.
Kind of put people back into our groove.
Yeah, but boss.
Family wise, you know?
Yeah.
Family wise.
And I form in a musical family.
Right.
Right? And let me tell you something, me and O'Shea is fire. I just produce. Right? Boss, the man make my work and lazy.
Right.
Because I just usually use logic And he introduced me to FL Studio, COSMOPOLITAN, all of them using that.
Besides the street, you're the artist, besides the street.
But
That's
watch now,
how
man. We bring out watch now. Just wait now, man. I want to sell out everything.
AnnaMarina.
Artist by range.
Working with Kelman and Charles, the experience like for you, as
It has
to see
been-
as the only lady, I believe, as I see it.
It has been very, very amazing and quite a learning experience. It has helped me grow as an artist and find myself and my voice as an artist, because that was very difficult for me. And before that, I couldn't find myself and my voice. And under his guidance, it has been so much easier. I've been finding myself as an artist and my message that I want to convey, and even my artist name, even that.
Right.
So it has been very, very enlightening.
The name Myssyah, MYSSYEH.
Yeah.
Why?
Alright, when I was smaller, I had a situation where I was really comfortable with myself now, but I was like under 10 years, and that kind of deep story, you know, I kind of think, but it's short, you know. Wasn't comfortable with myself, and you know, I was in the minute taking my own life as a little child, you know, under 10 years, and I heard a voice in my head saying, Myssyah, why take something that isn't yours to take? Fight for something, and if you die in the process, so be it, you know. And you know, I can do it. I didn't have the belly, I didn't have the eagle, as they say, you know, the belly, you know. But I couldn't do that now, but you know, like take my own life, you know. And that's what I know. Myssyah, Myssyah, you know, it's the same thing. Yes.
And KC is KYV or KVY? Because it's spelled on the
KVCY.
KVCY. What does that mean?
Well, basically, it's just the visually a.
Huh?
Visually a.
Oh, okay.
But really actually KC just really comes from my name. KC is my initial, so I just didn't really want it to be KC. So, but I would say I dabbled in trying to change it before. Believe it or not, my name was actually my name to Myssyah once. That would be real close now before you.
Myssyah?
Myssyah. Yeah, but I was like, nah.
But KC cool. KC cool.
Yeah.
KC cool. And then two of it, the other pronounce it in truck like KC, easy to.
I tell myself I started off like that, let me just go back where I started and keep it simple.
Okay. Thank you very much. This is TV that I mentioned earlier, alright, giving flowers to the young upcoming artists, and also, we like you all. This is Kelman and Charles on TeamViza TV. What do you all like to tell Mr. Kelman and Charles in a sense of, you know, gratitude? I'm thankful.
Appreciation all wrong, man.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to talk to him, man.
Boss.
No.
They don't need TeamViza to say that. I know you're waiting in public and thing, right? But between me and you,
Right.
these artists here, very humble. Right? And that is why I'm going to distance to them. I see the gratitude all the time. You understand? And when you have people who is seeing gratitude in, it tends to go pen for them more. And I tell you, I didn't do this alone. And I have gratitude for Ian Pantin. I was his first artist. Right? And he take me to where I wanted to be until I could stand up on my own, until I could do business.
But just after?
Yeah. And there's I will bring in that.
Okay.
Darrell Braxton, he grew up with me.
Right.
You understand? And we started this thing. You understand? So I just glad that these youths and them getting a chance to be who they want to be, just as how when I did start and get a chance. Right? And I just hope and believe that they're gonna stay humble, because out of many people you have a few that's, you know, if you're looking for out of 1,000 men and you're looking for some good men, you might get 10. Out of 1,000, 990 might be idiots.
And then now you have 3 here.
Yeah.
And one young
we have
two and one young lady.
We have other artists,
Right.
We have female and male in the camp. Right, but these artists here is what we're focusing right now. You understand? That we have album to do for he, she, he. You understand? And we just keep moving forward. Right? We want to see them reach the stars, we want them blow up. You You understand? We have a young girl who we now thinking about named KMC.
I think I got a glimpse of.
But real bad, boy. Bad.
Okay.
And you know what I like about it? All of them, when they meet, they'll be talking and
Vibes,
yeah, right, nobody in
the family.
And think, yeah.
Okay.
No stripping.
Now going back, right?
Mm.
Anything you like to tell KMC on TeamViza TV?
Well, as I was saying, long appreciation, man. I mean, we work at T.
Just say, let me take a drink now.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate it more.
Give it a tough story. Anything you like to tell?
I am so grateful for your belief in me and for you not giving up on me and seeing the potential in me and not letting me throw away my dream and giving me this opportunity to, be chasing my dreams and being who I am and reaching my passion and fulfilling my
Sky's the
purpose.
limit.
Thank you.
Sky's the limit.
As this is his words, I'll just say it back to him, all praises to the Most High. Because he tell me that every time I give him and I say I appreciate, he say, King, all praises to the Most High.
Yeah. You see the glory don't belong to me.
Okay, the cry on TeamViza
Boss,
now.
yeah.
Okay, the cry on TeamViza. Okay, the cry on TeamViza have napkins there.
The glory don't belong to me.
Right.
It belongs to the Most High.
The Most High, yeah.
Right? And I want to big up my co-partner, Oshe. I want to big up my wife in the building here too. That's the man who does how he something nice. That's the man who knows to do the voices. And he also is a producer. And have a whole heap of bad rhythm coming out with these men on it already.
I was gonna get Oshe here.
Of course, man. I'm coming when we're running.
That's what I thought.
Come in.
Let me go Oshe. I wanna see the face, man.
Let's see the boss.
What shall we say? That's the big things going on. Tell me. Oh, you tell me the call any whole day. I didn't even know you was master on Friday.
Yeah, I like to be behind these scenes. I don't really talk much.
Okay. What I want to ask you, right? Like working with these guys and alongside KMC and stuff, the experience for you is like what?
First of all, it's easy,
Okay.
right? Because everybody have the same vibe and the same mission.
Right.
I would say it's a blessing. We'll never stop being a blessing.
Before you connect with KMC, right? KMC back in the days, right? You ever think or dream of working with that?
No.
No?
Not even close, because I was a DJ. I was
A DJ.
DJing in Sawa first.
Okay.
Right? And well, I didn't even dream to be living in Sugar. You know what I mean? So I always thought I was staying in Sawa for my life. Right? You know, Trinidad's thing, right? But actually, I was into a lot of things before producing, right? I didn't even have a clue that I was going to be producing.
Okay.
I actually started.
So you never had a clue?
No. I started helping a brethren who used to live down the road in Sawa, and it started from there for about 4 years, right? And then I moved, and I got a little serious in the thing because I meet a couple of artists in Chicago's, and I was just Trinidad right through, so I started to do a little more dancehall because I started in hip hop, right? And well, from there, I met him,
Right.
and well, you hear the story from him. It went from there and actually kept. My goal is just to keep helping. I mean, just keep helping.
You always know you was doing the same shit as you?
Yeah, pass and see him. But I was like, yeah, one day.
And
One day I go see him.
Right. Coming from Sawa,
Yeah.
into Sugar, you see them.
Well, when I
day.
reach, people told me, hey, KMC living on your street. And I said, serious. I was passing up and down, going to the shop and thing and seeing him. And I ain't really pushy. So I was like,
You know, that kind of stuff, so kind of
yeah,
like,
no, that kind of. So it was like, who's you see neighbor? And like you say, I was living there a while before
Right.
you know I was there, because I was just in my own zone, trying to do my own thing, trying to perfect my craft. Because I really wasn't really on the Audi thing yet,
Right.
because like I said, I was more of a home producer, trying to, like how I just do things, I try to master everything, right? So, for studying something, I want to study straight down to the end, as far as I could possibly see. right? So as I was doing, and hey, I'm
So we're here.
and now I'm here.
Mysyah Records. Now, as you as the producer alongside him, right? Working with these three artists, difficulties. Easy. Everybody know what about them.
And all, as you hear, all of them kissing.
Yes,
Without
definitely.
attitude.
Yeah.
Without
So when
attitude.
so Ken, when we see AnnaMarina, Myssyah and KC collaboration.
Boy, all kind of things going on here just now. Don't try to figure it out right now. It's kind of hard.
Not sure not even ready, but
We need some visuals for each track.
Yeah, but each track coming with a separate video.
Yeah.
Yeah, we ain't doing no medley video for no shops.
But look at kind of incorporate the sound too now. Sound missing certain things like
Actually, we were
this
supposed to
now.
start doing them videos since last week. Yeah, I'm a little delay, but
You still miss my point.
well, we don't.
Come south and incorporate videos down here.
Yeah, well, yeah, but we have so much a tune to do. What are you talking about, boy?
Okay.
You know how much tune we have to do? We go come down here, just make sure you promote the whole neighborhood.
Of course.
Cook a little guana and thing.
Really florid. The rest of the florid.
We're coming down the road and
Right.
we do some nice things, man.
Now, what I see earlier on cast was two big events in South here.
Yeah.
Bronx Celebration, which is the spotlight for Brianna Fortune John for the spotlight, which will be taking place on Sunset Beach, and then the reflection, the all-inclusive, May the 1st. What can these people in Point 14 expect from
What I have
Mysyah
seen in Point
Records?
14, how did that boy there do, boy, was 2010 somewhere. Hey, last time I sing in Point, you know.
Eh?
But I can't wait. I can't wait to point them to hear these artists.
Yeah.
Over there. So it's going to be an interesting night.
Right.
You understand? You know, we can't give out no cat out of the bag, not even some. You understand? But we're coming down, and I'll tell you right now, we're on a nationwide tour.
Right.
Right? Called the Cosmopolitan Affair. We here, there, if you listen to the radio and thing, you know what we know.
Yeah.
Right? So we are all over the place. So we're coming down Point 14 on the 29th, and we're swinging back on the 1st.
So they don't know.
Yeah, and that,
Right.
yes, Point 14, all them mash up like, oh, I want to say it like chili BB. Yeah, man, so good vibes.
Right. So you want to tell people there who like that. You go tell more than that, but you know what I mean? Individually, where can people contact these artists as the other Mysyah Records?
Yeah,
Contact you.
give you the
Give handles.
Instagram handle for me is Anna_Marina7.
Okay. And
Myssyah, MYSSYAH. On Facebook is Myssyah Vivo. Same thing.
Instagram, KVCY Music. Music.
you give it up to you.
Yes, man.
My boy here, even though taking your handles.
Zayamo on Instagram and Oshibi on Facebook.
Right. Big man in the business.
Yeah.
Your handles.
I want him. I'm missing this.
I do want to go down that road. I want to go down that road.
I want the big man in business.
I want to go down that road. I want to go down that road.
What? I'm a bread gin boy.
I know who's big man in the business. Anyhow, your handles. Your handles that people can find KFC.
My handles, I'll find again some handles here. I try to get rid of these handles. And decide here. Yeah, well, KMC Trinidad, everything. Facebook, Instagram, everything is KMC Trinidad. You know? I want to say, long time you asked me to come down here, but you see how things work out?
I want to come up there.
Yeah, things come out the way we get the artists, them on the rhythm, and me. So you're going to come by myself that time you asked me to come here. So we having a nice time here. Watch, you have drinks like mad, like it's, what is it? Christmas?
Christmas.
Oh, yes, Christmas down in this place
I
here.
appreciate that, same man.
Yeah, man, respect. Big up the DJ.
Zion, big up Zion, same time, man.
Big up all the man and them on the outside and them know and thing. Big up your mommy.
So before we
Bless this.
we shall love Mama Visa house.
Yes.
Mama Visa, let me go in now. It's your time to shine before we close off.
Alright. I want to say good night again. And I want to say welcome to TeamViza. You know, I'm in charge of hospitality. I'm making sure that all is comfortable when all are here. All they don't need an invitation. Wifey, just check up on us. Look for us. We need that support. And what I see here is family business. Strength. God will put make all the go through strength to strength, and the sky is the limit, as KMC said. And it's a link. You want to Well, just stand up please. KMC, come on join me. Well, let's touch one another. Okay, just touch it.
I like this one.
Oh.
Yeah, just touch KMC on it. Right, nice. See what happening here? These are linked. You don't need this link to burst. And for any reason somebody falling short, you will have a good day every day. But if you have a problem, talk to God, call KMC. Call the queen of the pack. Only discuss. Nothing too hard to discuss with each other. I see positive energy in the building.
Real talk, real talk.
Alright? And we TeamViza, and I look at all as a team. In spite of the situation, God will pull all you through all the difficult times. Alright? So, my wish for you all the dream for yourself, all you want to achieve for yourself, I hope all you get it and many more. May God take all you through, all your journey, and reach as far as all you had desire.
Fire!
Love all you.
Love.
Love in the house.
TeamViza! Yes, sire!
Before come to close, any questions on the floor that they want to ask before TeamViza close off?
We have some reporters on the side.
Just in case anybody want to ask a question to these guys, KMC, the young lady, any questions that they want to ask? DJ want to ask anything?
What you want to know she's single?
Answer the question.
Is that not really that?
No, I don't want to control us, so what you think?
Like a hit record. Right. Welcome to our close, right? Last question I want to ask each and everyone, also having Casey in the corner here. Best advice ever given to you, opposed from the worst advice ever given to you. So you go with both. And we close it off.
Best advice.
It doesn't have to be the worst advice ever given to you that you remember today.
But the thing is, I can't remember.
We don't acknowledge the worst advice. So we go for the best advice.
Best advice ever given to me, don't fight over the things you can't really control in your life. When everything happens for a reason, just let it be.
Don't you know?
At this point, on my journey, at this point, judging by where I'm at right now, I'd say this is the most memorable advice I have from a grandfather who died. Don't ever stop doing music. Like, he died a week after he told me that I was the last competition we ever had.
Don't ever stop doing music.
Don't stop doing music.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And that's what I did. That's before I was a producer as well.
Okay.
I was just a DJ. And that's what I did, you know? Worst advice, I can't remember. Same way.
Myssyah.
You don't have to search outside for happiness and for to be stable now, you know. You don't have to get that from nobody else, so you don't have to you know now, boy, all the answers and everything that you're looking for within life is within self. Yeah.
AnnaMarina.
My best advice, I would say this from my mommy. You know, if this is what you want and if this is your dream, follow it with all your heart and you continue singing. Actually, she wrote it for me and she left it on my keyboard. And I actually put it on a clear paper and I stuck it on my wall in my room. Yeah. Why? She saw when it was I was giving up on it at that point in my life. Because I said, Mommy, it really doesn't make sense. Maybe my head is in the clouds.
She write it and put it in.
And she said, you know, I don't hear you singing. I started singing. I don't hear you singing, or I don't feel good. I love to hear you singing. My mommy's so loving her. And she said, you know what? I'm going to write you a little note. And she wrote me the little note and rest it on my keyboard. Yeah.
Say, write the vision and make it clear. Write the vision and make it clear. You know what I'm saying?
Huh?
You see?
Oh,
Can I skip this?
no, the best advice I ever get. seek God first, everything else will be added. Right? So I don't play with my spirituality. That's why I say no bad man tune. You understand, guys? A man start reading plenty. Yeah, I always know it about God. But where to find him? Yeah, finding him in the Pentecostal church. The pastor looking to fully pocket. You ain't finding him in the Catholic church. They're with little boys.
Oh, yeah.
You ain't finding them. We could go on and on. I'm talking about other youth man growing up looking and saying, but these things are making no sense, but I know it have a God. But where are you finding him? You know who he is? He would write in the scriptures. You need to read it for yourself. And ask he to help you understand these things. And he will even send the right person to help you understand it. You understand? So it's not about the church going person going to church every day and prim and prom and paying their collection money and all that kind of thing. It's not about that. It's about trying reading God's word and trying to apply it in your life and do the right thing. Right? So that's the best advice I ever get. See God first, everything else will be right.
Well guys, we have come to a close. Season 5 episode 8. Anyhow, we have plenty more in it. Plenty more to come. You know, this is just the beginning.
Yeah.
You understand? Of the Cosmopolitan rhythm featuring KC.
Say it again.
Cosmopolitan rhythm featuring
That's why you say something different now.
KC, Myssyah, and AnnaMarina. Records. That was a beautiful episode. Go subscribe to the YouTube channel at TeamViza TV. Follow us on Instagram at TeamViza_TV. Tell all the whole team coming down, you know, we outside. Selectors are
Outside.
There you go.
He opened up my blind eye and set my spirit free. All I wanna talk about is the Christ that's in me. Sacrifice, man, sacrifice. Jeopardize for a happy life. Don't get gone by dropping knife. Cause I big me full of tears on my car. Living in your mind, not on the sky. Couple injustice.